kicking off with a brutal power ranking that exposes the true hierarchy behind Titans, humans, and godlike beings in Attack on Titan devastating world itself. Kicking off our list at number 10, Porco Galliard. Porco Galliard inherits the Jaw Titan, one of the fastest and most agile Titan forms in the series. He relies on sharp claws, jaw strength, and explosive speed to overwhelm enemies. Despite his confidence, he struggles against more versatile shifters and coordinated military tactics throughout Marley's battles and the larger conflict beyond Paradise Island arc and war. Porco stands out because his Jaw Titan represents pure offensive velocity, but he is often underrated compared to other warriors. His fights show how skill alone cannot overcome overwhelming power gaps in Attack on Titan. I like how his character highlights the brutality of Marley's warrior system and how disposable even elite soldiers become in war, and defines the series' dark tone perfectly. Moving down the rankings to number 9, Lara Tiber. Lara Tiber wields the Warhammer Titan, a unique power that allows her to create hardened structures and weapons from hardened Titan flesh. Unlike other shifters, her body is controlled remotely through a crystal-like cord, making her difficult to kill. She becomes a key opponent during the battle in Liberio against Eren Yeager Arc and Major Clash. Lara Tiber is terrifying not just for her Titan abilities, but for how strategically dangerous she is in combat. Her Warhammer ability completely changes battlefield dynamics, forcing even Eren into difficult situations. I appreciate how her character represents hidden aristocratic power within Marley, and how quickly that power collapses once exposed, and it mirrors the downfall of hidden royal authority, completely exposed. Breaking into our list at number 8, Annie Leonhardt. Annie Leonhardt possesses the female Titan, known for its versatility, agility, and ability to harden parts of its body for both offense and defense. She is a trained Marley warrior, skilled in hand-to-hand combat, making her extremely dangerous even without transformation. Her capture and crystal imprisonment significantly impact early Survey Corps operations and shifts story early on. Annie stands out because her combat style is brutally efficient and realistic compared to other Titans. Her ability to crystallize herself creates one of the most frustrating standoffs in the series. I think her arc is compelling because it blends emotional detachment with hidden guilt, making her more layered than most early antagonists in the story and one of best early villains ever. Moving deeper into the rankings at number 7, Reiner Braun. Reiner Braun inherits the Armored Titan, a heavily fortified form covered in hardened plates that make him a frontline tank in battles. He is a Marley warrior burdened by identity conflict, constantly shifting between his mission and personal guilt. His durability allows him to survive attacks that would instantly kill most other Titans in brutal warfare arc. Reiner is one of the most tragic characters in Attack on Titan because his split personality breaks down over time. His Armored Titan design reflects both strength and limitation, as brute force cannot always solve problems. I find his psychological collapse one of the most realistic portrayals of war trauma in anime, and highlights how war destroys identity and mental stability completely slowly. And stepping into number 6, Mikasa Ackerman. Mikasa Ackerman is one of humanity's strongest soldiers, gifted with Ackerman lineage strength and unmatched combat instincts. She protects Eren Yeager throughout most of the story, often turning battles in humanity's favor. Her physical abilities surpass normal humans, allowing her to take down Titans with extreme precision, using ODM gear in fast-paced combat situations and lethal efficiency. Mikasa is a pure embodiment of disciplined strength, and her combat sequences are among the most visually satisfying in the series. What makes her compelling is the emotional weight behind her loyalty to Eren, which constantly shapes her decisions. I appreciate how she balances human vulnerability with near-superhuman combat capability, and that duality makes her incredibly compelling throughout the series' overall impact. Climbing into number 5, Levi Ackerman. Levi Ackerman is widely regarded as humanity's strongest soldier, known for his incredible speed, precision, and combat efficiency. He operates as the Survey Corps' secret weapon, capable of eliminating Titans with minimal effort. His upbringing in the underground shaped his ruthless discipline, making him one of the most feared fighters on the battlefield in Brutal War's arc. Levi consistently steals the spotlight whenever he appears because of his unmatched ODM gear mastery. His fights against the Beast Titan and other threats are some of the most iconic moments in anime history. I admire how his calm personality contrasts with extreme violence, making him feel almost untouchable, yet still deeply human underneath it all, and defines his legendary status forever cemented. And entering number 4, Zeke Yeager. Zeke Yeager wields the Beast Titan, granting him long-range destruction through thrown objects and strategic battlefield control. As a royal-blooded Eldian, he plays a crucial role in activating the Founding Titan's power. His intelligence and tactical thinking make him more dangerous than many physical fighters, often controlling battles without direct engagement in large-scale warfare scenarios field. Zeke is one of the most strategic Titans in the series, relying more on planning and positioning than brute strength. His ability to command battlefield distance makes him terrifying in open combat. I like how his ideology-driven personality adds depth to his actions, especially his conflicting relationship with Eren throughout the story, and creates one of the most complex rivalries in anime history ever. Breaking into the top 3 at number 3, Armin Arlert. Armin Arlert inherits the Colossal Titan, a massive transformation capable of wiping out entire armies with explosive power. Initially known for his intelligence rather than strength, he becomes a key strategist and later a Titan shifter. His decisions often influence the fate of humanity, as the conflict between Marley and Paradise escalates into global-scale war arc. Armin represents the evolution from weakness to strategic dominance, proving intelligence can rival raw Titan power. His Colossal Titan form is one of the most destructive forces in the series, yet his personality remains calm and thoughtful. I enjoy how his growth mirrors the shifting morality and complexity of the entire war and shows how war changes even the purest minds completely forever. And now breaking into number 2, Eren Yeager. Eren Yeager inherits the Attack Titan and later gains access to the Founding Titan, becoming one of the most powerful beings in the world of Attack on Titan. Driven by revenge, freedom, and survival, his journey transforms him from a passionate boy into a figure capable of reshaping global destiny and becomes ultimate force of destruction itself. Eren is the centerpiece of Attack on Titan, and his transformation from hero to existential threat defines the entire narrative. His Founding Titan abilities push the story into morally complex territory. I find his character fascinating because he constantly blurs the line between freedom and genocide, making every decision feel heavy and irreversible, and defines one of the most tragic arcs in anime history. And finally, reigning supreme at number 1, Ymir Fritz. Ymir Fritz is the origin of all Titans, possessing the Founding Titan power that connects every Eldian through the paths. Her existence shapes the entire history of the world in Attack on Titan. Bound by ancient suffering, she becomes both the source of power and the root of endless conflict across generations and defines the entire cycle. Ymir is the true foundation of everything in Attack on Titan, and her presence lingers across every era of the story. Her tragic role as the first Titan adds a mythological weight to the series. I find her story heartbreaking because she represents eternal suffering disguised as power and destiny, and perfectly embodies tragedy, control, and endless cycle of suffering without true end. This ranking shows how Attack on Titan blends human skill, Titan power, and mythology into an unforgettable hierarchy of strength. From soldiers to godlike beings, each character shapes the world. Tell me which character deserves a higher or lower placement in your opinion. Overall, comment below.